Tigers, number 12, Emily Baker.
And welcome here to second ball game of this doubleheader between the Larks and the Tigers. Chantel Purcell getting the nod. Emily Baker taking a strike. Baker was a thorn in the side of the Larks in game one. A pair of bunt singles and a walk. Actually, 3 bunt singles and a walk. 3 for 3. Her on-base percentage is perfect. She's a speedy little left fielder. And she lays the bunt down. Kaylee Johnson pencil and throws over, and not in time as Baker legs it out. And KJ had cheated in even that time, and Baker just showing off her wheels. And that brings up Carly Gum. Gum, in the first game, had a single and a fielder's choice popped out on a sacrifice bunt. And scored a couple of runs there, it looks like, in the 11-0 run rule shortened game by Cowley. Chantel Purcell on the mound here for the Larks. Gum shows bunt, pulls it back. Runner goes, throw in. Not in time, and Baker has another stolen base. That gives her 54 on the season. You heard me correctly, 54 stolen bases so far for Emily Baker, the sophomore outfielder. Keegan will be joining us here shortly as Chantel snaps a throw down, and Baker swiping to third base on the pitch, rather. Chantel with the strike to Gum, and Gum quickly behind 0-2. Baker showing off her wheels. Cowley does a lot of things right. They like to play the small ball. They put the ball in play. And Chantel will deal. That one stays upstairs in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. What? That one fouled back to the fence. Now they count 1-2. For Carly Gum. Chantel working, dealing, up the middle, base hit for Gum. A run's going to come in. Gum gets a ribby. Baker scores quickly, 1-0 Tigers here in the top of the first for Joanna Shield. Shielded a home run. Chantel's numbers on the season, she's 11-8 on the season. Appeared in 19 games, 13 complete games, 111 innings pitched, 81 runs allowed, only 56 earned. She's got a team-leading ERA of 3.53, and the first pitch Shield sees fouled back and out of play. A text saying, sending love for Kaylee from her little sister Hot Corner crew. The 0-1 to Shield. That one too far outside from Chantel Purcell. Keegan will be back. You guys can text us, 620-217-1465. Send us an email, golarks@heston.edu. Strike called on the outside corner from Chantel, and they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's a little tapper. Jerica trying to come up with an underhand flip to Kendall, not in time. Shield with the infield single. Now 2 runners on, none out here, top of the first. For the Tigers from Cowley, the number 11 ranked Tigers, a record of I had that record, I memorized it, now I forgot. It's 34-13 on the season for Cowley. That pitch from Chantel drifting high, and the count 1 ball. And the 1-0. Bunt laid down. Chantel pounces on it, throws over. Kendall covering. The Larks do get an out, but the runners move up 60 feet to second and third. Heidi Nitch, a second baseman, comes up to bat.
Up next, number 24, Heidi Nitch.
Webb and Shield both went deep for Cowley in game 1. And there's a good pitch from Chantel on the outside half of the plate for a strike. The 0-1. Popped up on the infield. Sierra Long circles underneath it, makes the play. And there are 2 outs.
Up next, number 5, Brianna Fuchs.
Brianna Fuchs batting, the center fielder. Chantel slides one in for a strike. The 0-1. Hop back into the fence. And the count riding no balls and 2 strikes. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 on for Cowley. Trying to hang up that crooked number. On the ground, Kaylee plays it, throws over. Jerica digs it out, and the Larks wiggle out of a potential jam on the 5-3 putout. 1 run across for Cowley. Coming to bat at the bottom of the first for the Larks will be Balin, Kendall, and Allie. Back after this. Good.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond. Keegan Cook has joined me on the Sonic Run. Thank you, Keegan. You are a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
I give the credit to Sonic.
Has a strike pitched on the outside corner from Keisha Hilty. Is that good? As Balin Pasevich shoots one foul, and the count quickly 0-2. Do you need more? Let me know. All right. Keegan taking care of us up here in the press box. Balin quickly behind 0-2 here against Keisha Hilty. Balin taps one and it rolls foul. Hilty on the season 11-6, 2 saves, 1 complete game, 84 2/3 innings pitched, 73 hits, 47 runs, 36 of the earned variety, 28 walks and 71 strikeouts, an ERA of 2.98. But we saw in that first game, Keegan, this is a team that pitches to contact and plays defense, and they play defense well.
They play defense extremely well. And their pitching is good, too.
Balin line drive and snagged right away. Hilty doesn't even flinch. And there's one away.
Well, that pitch is well played defense.
Yeah. You got things going on like that. Kendall Richardson coming to bat here. As we're in the first. Kendall flares it. Hilty knocks it down, puts it under hand, and Hilty makes the play. And I'm a fan. I'm asking Hilty to let others play too, but as a defender, hey, if my pitcher can feel the position, I'll just stand up here.
Let him do it.
Yeah. She's doing a great job in the early going. Allie Steiner stepping up. Allie broke the career record for hits in the season, or I think the career record for hits with her single in the first game. Broke up the no-hitter.
Was the only hit.
The only hit. And Hilty misses a high and away. Or take that. Catches the black. I didn't hear the strike call. Excuse me. And the count 0-1. And there's a strike at the knees on the outer half, and the count now 0-2. Swing and a miss. Allie goes down. And we played an inning. Cowley 1, Larks 0. We're back after this on the Lark Network.
Traffic, Skyhawk 959er, Hotel Charlie on the go, runway 17, left traffic.
We're ready for it.
Chose Heston because it had everything I wanted. It had aviation and baseball, and it was so close to home that it was really a no-brainer.
The students that come in that want to do extracurriculars and aviation at the same time, we have it set up so that the flight courses and flight ground schools are usually in the morning, and that way they can go to practices in the evening. It's not an easy task to do both.
Definitely takes dedication and commitment.
Jeremy has made it work because he's driven to be successful in both areas of his life. He wants to play baseball as long as he's given the opportunity, and he wants to do aviation later in life. And so he's set forth goals, and they're tangible goals of how he can be successful at both of those things moving forward.
The first day you're here, you're flying.
So it's kind of hard to describe, it's when you're in control and just in the little cockpit, in this little 172 we have, it's just like no other. You're in control. You can go where you want. It's awesome.
I think the one thing that makes Jeremy stand out is he is a yes man. Everything you ask Jeremy is, yes, sir, yes, coach.
My dad and my mom instilled in me hard work, dedication, you'll get somewhere, and what they've done has really driven me to be successful.
Yeah, the Heston Aviation Program is just a small community where everybody knows each other and can help each other out.
The community is my favorite part. It's definitely nice to have that first name basis and that family atmosphere here.
959er, Hotel Charlie on the go, runway 17, left traffic.
And we're back as we're trying to get the Sonic down.
Chew. Peyton Whalen steps in. Both of us at the same time.
Yeah.
We need to time that better.
A little poor.
Takes a strike from Chantel as we're in the second. Fly ball. That will get up in the wind. Staying in play. And Kendall can't come up with it. On the far side. And the count's still remaining 0-2.
See, this is what Phil misses when he doesn't do softball games.
I know. And the count 0-2 now to Wayland.
Oh, the baseball guy's going to be very happy Saturday, weather permitting we play. I'm seeing some pizza being ordered.
As that one misses downstairs from Chantel. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. I would have liked to take you guys. I would have liked to seen what you guys could have done at the Hickory Tree in Smollett. Fly ball staying up top, and it'll stay on the infield. And Kendall tracks it down in foul territory, just about a step over there into foul territory.
Is that a restaurant?
Yes, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet up in Smolin, Kansas. A barbecue buffet that used to be open in an old school gym.
Ooh.
It was phenomenal.
That sounds good.
Randy Hamilton steps in. Line drive out there, drops in front of Joss for the base hit. And And Cowley with a runner aboard. Oh, it was spectacular. About $11 they served on plastic plates with forks and plastic silverware. You had as many drinks as you'd want. And they served 4 different kinds of meat. I think they had 7 or 8 or different salads with it. And
ooh, that sounds good. Did find this out. Since casinos offer free drinks, anytime I go through Oklahoma, since it's 18 that I'm allowed in, I walk in, grab a drink. Late at night, it's perfect for driving through Oklahoma.
And the 0-1. That's a strike at the knees to catcher Brandy Nowak.
Like, I don't encourage gambling. I do encourage drinking soft drinks, and if they're free,
why
might
not?
as well take it.
And why not? Yeah, 0-2.
I did win $50 when I stopped in.
That was popped up. And drills a car that's parked back there. And I think that was the caddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was caddy.
So Nowak quickly behind 0-2.
That's why my truck's parked across the street.
Yeah.
Do they offer baseball insurance?
I don't know if... No.
I may get in that business.
That one fouled off. There you go. You are just an entrepreneur.
Young traveling teams. I mean, especially this time of year, baseball is everywhere.
It is everywhere.
Did you see that video about a month ago? The guy taking BP late at night, catches a car driving on the highway?
No, I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out. Count 0-2. Chantel deals. Fly ball, left side here. King on the run. Makes the grab out there. In shallow left. And there's 2 away for the ever dangerous Emily Baker. Baker singled and stole 2 bases. She's up to 55 for the season.
She's quick.
Yeah. We're going to have to look that up between innings. And that one just drifted high. We'll have to look up that up between innings in the NJCA website to see what the career or single season stolen base record is.
Be fun.
The 1-0. Baker lays the bunt down, fouls it off.
If I ever want my name to be chanted over and over again, I am joining the softball team.
I like it.
I mean, I could do something spectacular, or I could just join a team.
That's on the ground. Kendall Richardson comes up, can't make the play. Baker shows off her wheels on the infield hit.
Brings up number 11, Carly Gum.
And that brings up Carly Gum. Fly ball dropping in front of Jocelyn. Base hit. Runner coming home. And slipping in safely was Hamilton. Baker moonwalks her way over to third. A run comes home. And it's 2-0 Tigers.
Number 25, Jelana Shield.
Jelana Shield takes a strike. That one missing outside.
In your opinion, where's the best seat to watch a game?
At this field? Or in general?
In general.
Press box is always a favorite of mine. That one too far outside to Shield. On the ground, Kendall can't come up with it. Run comes home. 2 runs are in. Shield aboard on the hot shot error. And just like that, it's 4-0 Cowley.
Cleanup batter number 9, Lindsay Webb.
It's a very well hit ball. Nice.
It's hit hard.
Came off strong.
And there's a strike at the knees to Joanna Webb. Webb fly ball into a gap out in the left center field. And Webb doubles. Shield gets to third.
Number 24, Heidi Nitch.
Heidi Nitch steps in. Chantel deals too far outside.
What's the best tradition in college baseball that you've seen?
Best tradition in college baseball that I've seen. The 1-0. That's too high. Boy, I'm a fan of Texas A&M's ball 5 chant.
That's where I was going to go.
That's my favorite. They count 2 balls, no strikes.
That's just incredible what they do.
Yes, it is. And there's a strike from Chantel.
My heart just rips for opposing pitchers that get stuck into that. This is already bad enough as a pitcher to go, oh, I walked him. Now, everyone's keeping count for you.
Mm-hmm. Fly ball center field. Going back, Taylor Martin. Over Taylor's head off the fence. 2 runs are in. Nitch has doubled, and she's caught in a rundown. The throw high. Nitch does get to third. As the Larks now trail 6-0. Brianna Fuchs coming to bat.
Number 5, Brianna Fuchs.
And that one outside. Line drive, Kaylee Johnson snags it, but the damage done. 5 runs come across for Cowley in their half of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the 2. Tigers 6, Larks 0 back after this.
Traffic, Skyhawk 959er, Hotel Charlie on the go, runway 17, left traffic.
Ready for it.
Chose Heston because it had everything I wanted. It had aviation and baseball, and it was so close to home that it was really a no-brainer.
The students that come in that want to do extracurriculars and aviation at the same time, we have it set up so that the flight courses and flight ground schools are usually in the morning, and that way they can go to practices in the evening. It's not an easy task to do both.
Definitely takes dedication and commitment.
Jeremy has made it work because he's driven to be successful in both areas of his life. He wants to play baseball as long as he's given the opportunity, and he wants to do aviation later in life. And so he's set forth goals, and they're tangible goals of how he can be successful at both of those things moving forward.
The first day you're here, you're flying.
So it's kind of hard to describe, you know. It's when you're in control and just in a little cockpit, in this little 172 we have, it's just like no other. You're in control. You can go where you want. It's awesome.
I think the one thing that makes Jeremy stand out is he is a
And welcome back here to City Ball. I'm Jerica Brown coming to bat. for the Larks as she takes a pitch away from Keisha Hilty. Hey, Keegan, I looked it up. Emily Baker is now leading the country in stolen bases.
Who's second?
That would be, of course, I closed that the one time. Someone from, I believe, Wabaunsee County. But Baker now leading after she's stolen a bunch. As the count now even 1-1 strike. Jerica fouls it back into the fence. Did get a shout out to Kaylee Johnson. From West Valley, Utah. Great watching you play. As a count 1-2 to JB. Jerica fouls it off. So Jerica up there battling here in the bottom of the second, trailing 6-0. Larks are. That one too high. And they count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Jerica striking out on the changeup. And that'll bring up KJ and the member of the Hot Corner Crew, her fan club, the Hot Corner Crew.
Up next, number 21, Kaylee Johnson.
By far the best fan club name.
I think so.
That I've heard.
I might agree with you there. KJ dumping one in there. Base knock for KJ. Didn't do too much with it. Just drove it right back up the middle. Dropped it on some green. Has herself a single.
Brings up number 11, Taylor Martin.
Keegan, you really are a gentleman and a scholar.
You want the rest of these?
No, that's good. Taylor Martin, fly ball. That's going to be trouble. Dropping out there into right center field at the fence. Taylor with a single. Kaylee slipping into third quietly. And the Larks have back-to-back hits for the first time today.
It's nice to see the bats start potentially warming up.
And that'll bring up Sierra Long.
I think it's my favorite walk-up song.
Sierra Long.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't pay enough attention to the walk-up songs. So runners at the corners for the Larks here with 1 out in the second. First time today the Larks have threatened.
That's good. Well, it's bad, but it's good that it's
good that it's happening. Sierra takes a strike on the outside corner. Sierra's numbers on the season: 313, 36 for 115. 5 home runs. She leads the team in home runs and 32 runs driven in. Chance to help herself out right here. That one's too high, too low in a way, I should say. And the count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. That one comes in, catches the corner. I think count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sierra retired. Second strikeout for the Larks. That'll bring up Jocelyn Chavez.
Up next, number 23, Jocelyn Chavez.
That one drifting high.
If you had to choose a walk-up song, what would you choose?
Oh, Super Bon Bon by Soul Coughing. No hesitation there. The 1-0 coming up.
Good one.
Thank you. Snap throw back. Kaylee steps on the bag.
See, mine would depend on how good of a hitter I am.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I'm a good hitter, My House by Florida. But you have to be a good hitter.
Understandable. The 2-0 coming up. Fly ball going back and making the play on her heels was Gum out there. She took an initial step in, recovered, and takes away the Lark threat. We've played 2, Cowley 6, Lark 0. Back after this.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ. I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. Hey, Keegan, I did get a shout out. Shout out to KJ number 21. Great single from grandparents in Full Shear, Texas. Proud of that young lady.
Great.
As Peyton Whalen coming to bat here in the top of the third. Cowley in front with a 6-0 lead. And that one upstairs. Chantel working. Ball popped up. Jocelyn underneath the lazy fly ball. 1 away. Randy Hamilton got things started in the last inning with a single.
Number 22, Randy Hamilton.
Hamilton looks at one outside.
This is such a great evening for baseball.
It is.
Softball.
It is a spectacular evening for this game.
Nice breeze-ish wind.
A little bit.
Not quite a wind.
It's a breeze. I mean, it's... Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike to Hamilton. That one's fouled back to the fence. And they count 1-2. From the top of third, Cowley with a 6-0 lead, 1 away for Hamilton. Chantel deals fly ball center field. Taylor Martin circling underneath it makes the play, and there's 2 outs. So quickly, Chantel settling down here. Nowak coming to bat.
Number 20, Bradley Nowak.
Nowak, a chopper. Sierra comes up with it on a diving stop, but it will go down as a single for Novak. And that'll bring up Emily Baker. Check that, they're bringing in Brittany Quinn in place of Baker. Try to get an update of the baseball game.
Was baseball playing today?
They're playing at Barton Community College.
Oh, I can get us an update.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like pretty sure I can. My best friend plays for Barton.
Okay. So batting here, Brittany Quinn. And Chantel quickly working ahead to Quinn. So 4 more stolen bases for Baker. Baker now leads the country by what we can figure out with 55 stolen bases. That one just misses. And the count moves 1 ball and 2 strikes. Chantel thought it was strike 3. Strike 3 into the glove. And Cowley goes quietly here. We played 2.5. Cowley 6, Larks 0.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
And they're doing the hot dogs over here.
Now batting for the Larks, number 55.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. Rusty Witcher alongside the man, the myth, the legend himself, Keegan Cook.
Try to be.
Sierra King stepping to bat. And Keegan, I think you had an update for the baseball team.
Yes, the score is 1-12 in the bottom of the 5th.
Larks losing by
Barton's
11.
favor,
Yeah.
so.
Tough drive out there to be taking it like that. And the 1-0 coming up. Fly ball popped out of play towards the Cowley fans. And the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Sierra looks at one downstairs and the count moves 2 balls, 1 strike.
I've been sitting here looking at my Sonic Cup going, a rocket ship of candy or cookie goodness. I'm like, where do they have cookies at? I'm like, oh, wait.
And the count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sierra. Swing and a miss. 4th strikeout by Hilty. And that'll bring up Balin Pasevich.
Order number 13, Balin Pasevich.
I kind of like this as a walk-up song for
I
Balin.
like this too. It fits her too.
There's a pitch at the knees for a strike from Hilty. Balin fouls it off, and the count goes 0-2.
Not sure she meant.
She didn't. She got out of the way. She got out of the way, and she caught it off the knob. And we've always said, get that bat out of the way, and you see why if you don't take the bat with you, what can happen. Balin swings and misses. Foul tip into the glove, strikeout. Got a hey to CeeLo. Love Granny Sandy. Hashtag Go Larks.
Up next, number 22, Kendall Richardson.
Kendall grounded out to Hilty in the first. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. That one too high. And the count 1-0. Kendall fouls it off to the fence, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Kendall line drive right back into Hilty's glove. And I guess you don't want to hit it anywhere close to Hilty. She'll make the play.
Not this evening, you do not.
Larks go quietly 1-2-3. We're back after this on the Lark Network.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
And welcome back to the City Diamond here in Heston. Rusty and Keegan. Keegan was telling me at the break he got Wayne Simeon's phone number when he was here during chapel, right?
Yeah, he was here during chapel and gave another session towards the end of the day for just the men of campus, and then actually went to the Heston High School for their FCA.
Good for him. I met Wayne Simeon before, class act. Phenomenal basketball player at KU. Loves the game, doesn't like to play it anymore. It's interesting. But one thing he does, he likes to play volleyball.
Yeah, he's really good at volleyball.
Well, I can see why.
Yeah.
The count on 1 to Carly Gum. As Chantel deals, that one drifting high.
He's probably also the humblest man that I met. I mean, we tried to show, Dustin Gallium tried to show highlight, and he came in instantly, cut it off, and said, "That's not what this is about."
The 1-1 coming up. That one's fouled back and out of play.
He did have some very good stories about his playing career.
And they count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Carly Gum. One of the few that has his jersey enshrined in the rafters at Allen Fieldhouse. That one's fouled back and out of play.
Told us about the first time he played in the NBA. He goes in, is just getting manhandled, sitting there finally in foul line trying to talk himself up. He's like, "Hey, I got this. I'm here. I did this to KU. I got this. I got this." Looks up and he's guarding Tim Duncan. He's like, "Oh!"
Okay, welcome to the big time.
Said one time he had Kobe on him, crossed him up, hit a 3, Chloe doesn't even look at him, but looks at his bench and goes, "Who is this guy? Why is he here?"
And the count 1 and 2 to come. Win now count kind of picked back up. Acted like it was going to drop down and then pick back up. That one too high to Gum, and a count 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the fourth, Cowley leading 6-0. Gum a little flare, Kendall underneath it easily to make the play.
He did win all of his Big 12 and a couple of his state wings.
Go third baseman, Kaylee. Proud of that girl. Grandma and Grandpa Alvey, Richmond, Utah.
We need our own fan club.
We need our own fan club?
That cannot be our mothers. Well, they can.
No, I don't even. My mom's not a fan of me, so. Count 0-1. With 1 away to Shield. Shield takes a pitch upstairs. And the count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Shield fouls one out of play. And into the puddle. That inhabits that parking lot.
That is such a weird puddle.
That's a chopper on the ground. JB picks it up, steps on first. Second out of the inning.
Number 9, Lindsay Webb.
Shout out to Grandma Sandy and CeeLo. Hashtag bats and balls. Hashtag hit some balls with the bats. Kind of dig that too.
I like that.
Me too. And the 0-2, or the first pitch here to Lindsay Webb. That's a fly ball right side, and that's out of play. Strike called to Webb. Line drive fouled off left side, and Webb stays alive. And they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's a chopper, and that is foul. And the count still remaining 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Nice seeing a couple families out.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Fly ball, it's going to get up and hang up in the wind. And Sierra making the play out there in left field. Cowley goes quietly 1-2-3. We've played 3.5. Larks trail 6-0 back after this on the Lark Network.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost.
Now batting for the Larks, number 7, Allie Steiner.
Allie Steiner to lead this off here in the 4th. Larks trailing 6-0. Need to get something happening here, Keegan.
That would be very nice.
And Allie shows bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball.
And Allie's want to start something.
Allie wants to start something. That one too high in the count quickly. 2 balls, no strikes to the future Northern Colorado player. On the 2-0. Allie pops it up. Nitch runs in and makes the play. And that's just, you see this with this team here in terms of what they do, Keegan. You heard the communication. You could hear it. Who they were talking out there. Who's got it? Who's making that play? And JB steps in.
And then once that play's made, all of them congratulating each other for it.
They play very fundamentally sound defense here. Do things I was talking with Rob Ramsar. He said, if I could build a softball team, Cowley's how he'd model it with the hole on the ground, put the ball in play, make things happen. Use some speed. Jericho takes a strike, chops one foul, and the count quickly 0-2.
And Rob is one guy that knows.
Loved his small ball philosophy. As that one misses upstairs.
I met his wife once. She had asked me if I knew him in a good way or a bad way. It wasn't high, it was, you know him in a good way or a bad way?
His wife, Charlie.
Yeah.
Good one, too. That one drifts down low in the count. Even 2 balls, 2 strikes.
As soon as I said I was in a good way, she's like, oh, hey.
You should have asked if what she would have done if she would have said a bad way. JB fights one off, fouls it off.
I asked Rob, and Rob said, he's like, sometimes she just annoys them. Because she's met some of them who have been in a bad way.
Right. And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes. JB looks her way to 3-2. Count is full. That one hits Jericho on the elbow protection, and she will go to first.
In a full count, who do you think has more pressure on them?
I think it depends on where what has happened in the previous at-bat. If the hitter starts out 3-0, now all of a sudden the count goes 3 balls and 2 strikes, and the pressure's fully on the hitter. But if the pitcher gets ahead 0-2 and the hitter battles back, I think it swings to the pitcher, the pressure. As Spaghetti O'Knowles coming in to run for the Larks, Josie Knoll. Skedios. Yes, that is her official nickname. People, if you want to know, you got to text and ask why we call her Skedios.
I'm sure we'll get a couple texts.
KJ steps in, takes a strike at the knees. 1 out here in the first, a runner on board for the Larks. In the fourth, excuse me, not the first, the fourth. I know where I was. KJ pops it up out to center field. And making the play was Fuchs. Fuchs runs underneath it.
The one thing I don't like about City Diamond is when the sun's starting to set like it is, it's just right in the eyes of everybody.
And I go back and I lean back to 27 years ago, and I wonder how much difference it would have been if there would actually be trees right in the path of the sun. That was right in the path of the 1990 tornado, the corner of this ball diamond. As Taylor lifts one out there, gets by a diving shortstop, and Taylor has herself a single. You can kind of, if we can show that, maybe you can see the between the two, the row of the cottonwood tree in center field and the cottonwood tree over there. That's the path of the tornado. It came right across here, wiping everything out as Sierra Long stepping in. Sierra, fly ball. Right field going back is Gum, and Gum makes the play. And the Lark threat is ended for the second time. Lark stranding 2. We played 4. And Cowley leading 6-0. Back after this.
I'm Stacia Madrick. I'm a sophomore infielder from North Liberty, Iowa, and I am a nursing major.
Hi, my name is Brinkley Jones. I'm a freshman utility player from Cache Valley, Utah, and I'm majoring in nursing. Hi, I'm Ashley Yason, and I am a freshman pitcher from Lake Isabella, California, and I am studying nursing.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Johnson. I'm a freshman infielder from Cache Valley, Utah, and I'm majoring in education.
Hi, my name is Kendall Richardson. I'm a freshman infielder from Lodi, California, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn Chavez. I'm a freshman outfielder from Rialto, California, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Jerica Brown. I'm a sophomore first baseman and pitcher from Clovis, California, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Jalen Ruffinact, and I'm a freshman catcher from Pettisville, Ohio, and my major is undecided.
Hi, my name is Jordan Walton. I'm a freshman catcher, and I'm from Newkirk, Oklahoma, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Sierra King. I'm a sophomore left fielder, and I'm from Cochranville, Pennsylvania, and my major is elementary education.
Hello, I'm Andrew Sharp, Heston College softball head coach. Just wanted to encourage you to come out and see the Larks play this year if you're in town or one of our many road trips. Thanks so much for tuning in and supporting Larks softball.
Welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. What's up, JJ?
I'll be golfing with you.
Well, okay, we can go. I'll give you 3 strokes a hole.
JJ, my understanding is you'll be doing something. People say it doesn't look much like golf.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Heidi Nitsch steps in here in the top of the 5th. And Chantel misses upstairs.
Hey, if you want, we can broadcast it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. The 1-0 coming up here to Nitsch. And there's a strike from Chantel. And they count 1 ball, 1 strike. Immediately he backed off with that.
Oh, right away.
JJ, one of our basketball players. Time called as Nitsch steps out. Sun slipping behind a few high clouds out there. And there's a good pitch from Chantel outer corner for the strike. And they count 1 and 2. Fly ball, right side, running underneath it was making the play. Taylor Martin out there. Good communication for the Larks. Taylor tracks it down, covers some real estate.
Number 5, Brianna.
Got a text saying, cheering on my girlfriend, Sierra Long, all the way from California from Christian.
That's supportive.
It is. Brianna Fuchs coming to bat, takes ball 1 from Chantel. And there's a good pitch from Chantel, outer corner for the strike, and the count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. popped out of play. And they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looks like Jordan Walton behind the dish now for the Larks.
The last fall ball made it all the way across the street.
That one downstairs. And the count evens up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball center field. Taylor underneath it makes the backhanding running catch. Taylor just doing work out there in center field.
Being extremely active this inning.
Number 21, Peyton Whalen.
Peyton Whalen to bat. Whalen back up the middle. See, nice single, finding some green. And that broke the streak of 6 straight retired by Chantel.
Number 22, Randy Hamilton.
Randy Hamilton, the DP, now to bat. Up the middle. Sierra steps on the bag, takes away the base hit, and the Larks end the threat. We've played 4.5, and it is 6-0 Tigers. Back after this on the Lark Network.
Hi, my name is Preston Judd. I'm a freshman catcher from Baser Linwood, Kansas, and my major is biology.
Hi, my name is Harry Park. I'm a freshman pitcher from Frisco, Texas, and I'm majoring in sports marketing.
Hi, my name is Jose Lezama. I'm a freshman pitcher from Barquisimeto, Venezuela, and I'm majoring in business.
My name is Javier Rivera. I'm a sophomore first baseman from Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, and my major is business.
Hi, my name is Carlos Rodriguez. I'm a freshman pitcher from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, and my major is pre-law.
My name is Matt Hickerson. I'm a freshman right-handed pitcher from Riesel, Texas, and my major is criminal justice.
Hi, my name is Hunter Reinberger. I'm a freshman right-handed pitcher from Spring Hill, Florida, and I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Hi, my name is Joe Ogletree. I'm a freshman first baseman from Norwood, Missouri, and I'm majoring in ag science.
Hi, my name is Chris Dawson. This is my first year as an assistant coach here at Heston College.
Hi, my name is Cole Seltzer. This is my first year as volunteer assistant at Heston. We'd really appreciate your support for the season.
Hi, my name is Courtney Spitz. I'm in my second season as the assistant coach and recruiting coordinator. We appreciate all your support throughout the year. Go Larks.
Hi, my name is Kyle Howell. I'm the head baseball coach here at Heston College. We'd appreciate seeing you at Oswald Field this spring. Go Larks.
And welcome back to the City Diamond. Rusty and Keegan doing work.
Does it really work if you love doing it?
Yeah, it can be, but hey, call it for what it is, right?
Yeah.
And the count 1 ball and no strikes to Joss. As Joss steps in, she flew out in her first at-bat, and we're on the bottom of the 5th. On the ground to the second baseman, Nitch flips over to shield one away. Sarah King batting, she struck out in her first at-bat. Sierra takes a strike on the outside half from Hilty. Bottom of 5, 1 away here. Sierra taps it. That's going to drop in. Base hit for Sierra. Sierra pretty much pool cued that out there, but it works. It'll go down as a line drive in the box score.
Yeah.
And Larks have a runner here for Balin Pasevich. Check that, Des Bertano coming in.
Found that small hole.
Mm-hmm. So Des coming to bat.
Pinch hitter number 8, Des Bertano.
So Dez comes to bat. Dez, 13 for 47, a 277 batting average. And she looks at one outside. For 1 ball.
Did you see the bunt yesterday in the Cubs game?
No, I did not.
Placed it straight down the line of third. Stayed on the line the whole way. Hits the base. Stayed fair. But the whole way down, Sox were just let it go fair. Let it go foul.
That
let it go
reminds me
foul.
of
Let it
Kevin
go foul.
Seitzer on the back in the day from before your time, getting down and playing third base for the Royals, trying to blow the ball foul on a soft tapper. The 1-1.
I've seen that.
And that one, 2 balls, no 1 strike. Dez fouls it off on the right side. And the count now remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Too far outside, and the count now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dez Britato. That one too high, and Dez will walk her way to first. And that brings up Vendel Richardson.
How many people are there you think don't know her name's Kendall? Because we use Vendel so much.
And people, it's caught on. So much
really
so.
It has.
And Bendel fouls it back into play. Kendall looks at one up by her eyes, and the count now even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kendall's 0 for 2. She grounded out to Hilty and hit a line drive that Hilty just reached up and took away. Kendall taps it. That's on the ground. Hilty, holy play at first base, throws across. Kendall legs it out, infield single, and the Larks have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 away for Jordan Walton.
Pinch hitter number 34, Jordan Walton.
A hit here would really help Jordan out.
It helped the Larks out.
Help the Larks out, but she could really help herself out. And that one too far outside. Swing and a miss from Jordan, and they count even 1 ball, 1 strike. That one too high, and the count 2 balls and 1 strike to Jordan. These chairs are uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're not.
That's a fly ball. Dropping in, and a double play is rolled up as Dez hits into the line drive. Double play, and Cowley escapes from the inning. We've played 5, Cowley 6, Lark 0. Back after this on the Lark Network.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm I'm currently at Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
And we're back.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. As Ashley Yason coming into pitch.
Is it bad that I don't know how many nieces and nephews I have?
No.
And they all live within 40 minutes of me?
Yes, now it does. Mm-hmm.
I know it's...
I was going to support you until you went that far.
It's around 16.
That's a lot.
And I know another one's on the way in June, and only half my siblings are married and of age.
Okay.
Name tags are going to being enforced.
As Ashley Azen misses the first pitch downstairs to Nowak. That's a chopper on the ground on the left side. And the count even 1-1 strike for the catcher Nowak. Bradley Nowak. Liner back up the middle, base hit for Nowak. Another one of these Tigers that's hitting over 300 for the season, and you see why. Singles back up the middle, and that'll bring up Brittany Quinn. Quinn struck out, lays the bunt down, pops it up. Tried to lay the bunt down, I should say. Popped it up back to the fence. There she gets the bunt down. Ashley pouncing on it, flips over to Jerica. And the sacrifice works exactly like it's supposed to. Nowak gets the scoring position. Mallory Heinker up. And Heinker takes a strike. That one fouled back and out of play. On top of the Cowley dugout. And across the street, heading over to D'Angelo's Pizzeria. Which I think has the best pizza in Heston.
It's a really good pizza place.
And the count 0-2. You know, it never fails. I can talk food with you and Jasmine.
Oh, yeah. I kind of feel bad about D'Angelo's because I don't ever order from them. But they're good.
It's very good.
Is it like I almost forget they're there?
Their sandwiches are really good, too.
They are.
We can't 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball left field hanging up there. Sierra underneath it. And makes the play, and the runners cannot advance. Jolana Shield. 2 for 3. A double and a single. She also grounded out.
The worst thing ever happened last night.
Which was?
Sitting in class, my late class intro to film.
That's a fly ball. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Run on the way home. Shield has herself a single and a ribby for her trouble.
So I'm sitting there, didn't get to eat supper, so I'm hungry.
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, this can be a normal class. Well, halfway through class, like, okay, we're going to watch one of the interpretations of Macbeth.
Okay.
Chose one of them that's a restaurant. I'm sitting there watching them just make food. I'm like, Donovan, what are you doing to me over here?
I took intro to film when I was at Heston.
Nice class.
From my favorite instructor, one of my favorite instructors of all time, Andrea Krause.
Yeah, I need to change my major back to communications after. I'm taking all communication classes.
Might as well. What was your major?
Double majoring in disaster management and youth ministry.
Okay.
Haven't touched a youth ministry class, but I've touched a lot of communication classes.
There you go. Pitch inside. The count 0-2 now to Kirk. Batting in place of Webb. 2 away here in the 6th. Kirk fly ball. Got underneath it a little bit. Sierra going back just in front of the fence. Makes a play. But the Larks have a lot of work to do. They trail 7-0. We've played 5.5. We're back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track.
Now batting for the Larks, number 28,
And welcome back to the City Diamond as we're in the 6th inning here from this field. A phenomenal slow pitch venue. Played a lot of games. Here's Jerica Brown steps in. Back when I played. Hung the cleats up last summer. And honestly, don't regret it.
Yeah.
Played for 20 years.
I was always told, you leave in sports, you can either decide sports leaves you or you leave sports. But it has to come down sooner or later.
Jerica takes a strike on the outside part.
Just got an update from the baseball game.
Okay.
Top of the 8th, the score is 4-12 in Barton's favor.
Okay. Jerica shoots one in the gap left side. Base hit for Jerica. And that's a good sign for JB to go the other way and not trying to do too much. Brings up KJ and a leadoff runner aboard for the Larks. So let's see if KJ can get something done.
Number 21, Kaylee Johnson.
The hot corner crew.
I feel like they should get T-shirts made.
I think so, and they should all take a picture of them. Everyone, wherever they are, they should take a picture and send it to us. I like it.
I like that
Pitch
idea.
running number 16, Brinkley Jones.
Better yet, here we go. For sophomore recognition, we want the hot corner crew to take a picture, tweet to us. We can put those tweets up, can't we?
We can.
How about that?
Let's do it.
Okay, that's our challenge to the hot corner crew for the sophomore recognition next week, Wednesday. We want you guys to be tweeting those in, and we'll put them up on screen as to who they are and where you're watching, and see if we can't go coast to coast with the hot corner crew.
Oh, I think we can.
How about that?
I like that
Okay.
idea.
We threw the gauntlet down as Kaylee shot that one foul.
I may need the help next year.
Swing and a miss there for
starting this
Kaylee.
Crazy Larks Club. Just kids that are passionate about Larks athletics.
I like it.
To travel, to be at the games,
I like it.
to be loud, be excited.
That one missing outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. During when I was my time frame years ago here, Keegan, we used to go talk to the basketball coach at the time, and he'd tell us a player in which to creatively heckle. And we would try and live in that guy's shirt as that is on the ground at the third baseman. Webb throws across. Larks leg it out. KJ legs out the fielder's choice as Brinkley retired on the 5-4 putout. As basically KJ and Brinkley trade places.
We did that. We heckled players in high school if we weren't playing that night.
We did it creatively.
We saw that one guy looked like Justin Bieber. Oh, that was harsh. We were so harsh to him. We were all being held, dressed up like security so we could hold ourselves back from the court trying to get his signature whenever he was in the corner.
Like that Taylor Martin swinging a hot dash. He's 2 for 2 in this game.
It got to the point where they just quit running plays for him to go to the corner because we were so in his head.
And we count 1 ball, no strikes. That one too high to Taylor, and they count quickly 2 balls, no strikes. If you do it right and do it in a creative and fun way, heckling can be so much fun.
Me and one of my friends, anytime we were at the free throw line, we'd sit there and be like, hey, what'd you have for lunch last night? And we'd just sit there and talk and then look at me, hey, it's about lunch, it's about dinner time, you hungry? I mean, we can go hit somewhere up. Oh, hey, you probably should shoot this real quick.
Yeah, I like it. And they count 2 balls, 1 strike. Hilty deals. That one popped up and played by the first baseman, Shield.
I was hated as a player. I played post against guys that were like Heath size and Dylan Buchanan size. And I'd sit there going, okay, well, I'm the small guy. I'm going to use the one thing I know how to do best and just annoy them.
That's right. That's right. Sierra Long steps in. CeeLo needs to get on track. She's over 2. And she takes a strike.
Several times I just get thrown against the wall for it. I know I'd be in the head. Coach would pull me out when they come out, and we'd meet at the table when he's coming back in. They just look at me. I'm like,
I'm coming.
I'm
here. I'm here. You know I'm coming. They count 1 ball, 1 strike to you, CeeLo.
And I would always take the bigger guy. See, post maybe a couple inches taller than me, or a guy about a foot on me. I got him.
The 1-1. CeeLo chases and they count quickly. 1 ball and 2 strikes as we're in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, Larks trailing 7-0.
Plus, being that small, you can get away with some.
And they count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Extracurriculars.
Yeah.
We'll call it extracurriculars.
Extracurriculars.
And they count even 2 balls, 2 strikes to CeeLo. That's on the ground at the shortstop. Underhand flip. Larks threat retired. So we've played 6 innings here. Larks trail 7-0. Back after this on the Lark Network.
Hi, my name is Chantel Purcella. I'm a sophomore pitcher from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm majoring in social work.
Hi, my name is Brianna Baca. I'm a freshman infielder from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, I'm Ellie Steiner. I'm a sophomore catcher from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm majoring in nutrition.
Hi, my name is Desiree Bertado. I'm a sophomore first baseman. I'm from Whittier, California, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Miranda Dolzman, and I'm a sophomore outfielder from Falcon, Colorado, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Maura Wells. I'm a sophomore first baseman from Falcon, Colorado, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Taylor Martin. I'm a freshman pitcher and outfielder from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Josie Knoll. I'm a freshman outfielder from Atchison, Kansas, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Hi, my name is Balen Pasevich. I'm a sophomore outfielder from Spokane, Washington, and I'm majoring in biomedical engineering.
Hi, my name is Sierra Long. I'm a freshman infielder from Highland, California, and I'm majoring in nursing.
Perry, that sounds like something Perry Warden would say.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out.
Okay, we're back.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond. Heidi Nitsch batting in the top of the 7th, and Nitsch looks at a pitch from Ashley, too far outside to the left. as we're into the top of the 7th. That one drifts too high from Ash, and the count quickly 2 balls. No strikes to Nitch. Nitch has had a busy to play with a double. Popped out and flew out. Larks have had a couple chances in this game, Keegan, but just haven't been able to get the timely hit. That one's fouled back. And out of play.
Yeah, they had the bases loaded. Got it Tuesday.
And the count 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a fly ball left side and out of play.
No, we got it yesterday. It goes straight in.
It's there a little, but not as bad.
I'm not.
Line drive out there in the gap in right center field for Nitch. Nitch rounding the corner. She never slowed down. Strolls into second with a stand-up double.
Number 5, Brianna Fuchs.
Fuchs will dig in, and Fuchs 0 for 3. Wind has backed off all of a sudden. And there's a good pitch from Ashley on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Fuchs quickly behind 0-2. On the ground up the middle, Kendall comes up with it. Nothing doing on the play, keeping runners at their respective bases. Infield single now for Fuchs.
Baseball game just went final. Lugs 4, Barton 12.
So Barton winning 12-4. Peyton Whalen coming to bat here. And pitch on the outside corner. Fuchs swiping second base. Not really, I should say it's fielder indifference. They didn't make a play, so Larks can see the bag. Will not be a stolen base. That one misses upstairs, and the count even 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive, Sierra snags it. And there's 1 away. Diving back to the bag, Fuchs just made it back in. And that'll bring up Randy Hamilton. Hamilton singled in the first, scored a run. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. As it's turning into a really pleasant evening. That one's fouled back to the fence.
This is a barbecue type night.
They count 0-1. That one too high, and the count quickly even 1 ball, 1 strike. Ash gets her sign from Jordan Moulton. Deals. One shot foul hard into the fence. Much to the displeasure of the dog in attendance. There's a dog here. Nice pup. Change up fought off. CeeLo running underneath it. Can't make the play. And Hamilton aboard on the error.
Number 20, Bradley Nowak.
Bradley Nowak stepping up. Nowak singled, has a pair of singles on the afternoon in this second game. Bases loaded for the Tigers. And I can't remember what a group of Tigers is called. No, it's a Pride of Lions. Line drive, drops in, base knock for the Tigers. Tigers going station to station. That one gets by everybody. But coming back was Novak's third single of the game, an RBI for her trouble. Nitch scores on the play. And the bases remain loaded for Quinn.
Number 4, Brittany Quinn.
Quinn takes a strike on the outside half.
Just interesting. I think the Tigers is called a streak or an ambush. I knew that it wasn't an ambush. Ambush Tigers on the base path. I feel like it's so much better. Right. Yeah. Mine's kind of lost that one time. Yeah. Tigers man. There's a fly ball and drops foul. As the ambush will stay on the bases.
And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the ground, Ashley comes home for the force. Larks do the right thing, getting the lead runner on the little comebacker.
Wait for Ashley to be aware that she needed to go home with that right away.
And a good job of Jordan for knowing the situation, stepping right on home, saying, "Give it to me, it's a force."
Number 14, Mallory Hunter.
Hanker stepping up. Hanker on the ground. Sierra throws across the diamond in time for the play. A nice play from Sierra deep in the hole. A run across. Larks with a lot of work to do going to the bottom of the 7th. They trail 8-0. Back after this on the Lark Network.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Heston College BSN student. Learn more about the Heston College nursing program today.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
And welcome back to the City Ball Diamond here in Heston.
It does bring up a very interesting question.
What's your question, Keegan? Lay it on me.
Not just for you, but for everybody listening.
Okay.
If you do not know somebody's name, but you have a very solid relationship with them, what do you do?
I always ask somebody else. who is, I should know them. Why am I blanking on the name? As Jocelyn Chavez, batting here at the bottom of the 7th, takes ball 1. That's how I roll.
I do everything I can to where the name doesn't pop up.
There's a strike at the knees to Joss, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Randy Hamilton coming in to pitch now to try and close this game up. Hilty worked 6 innings. Hamilton's 4-4 on the season. That one downstairs in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. A little flare and gloved by Wayland, one away. I see Sierra Long trying to work out a kink, it looks like, out there in the outfield.
Up next,
From the
number
dive that she can
55,
come up with.
Sierra King.
Sierra King now batting for the Larks. So remember, Hot Corner crew, we want to see pictures of you guys. We're going to tweet them. We can put those tweets up next Wednesday. And Sierra takes a strike. We'll have fun with that.
We will.
Tegan's working on it right now, kind of experimenting as we go. We can play with that some. And the 0-1. That's a little flare. And a scoop by Nitch, and there's 2 away. Dez coming to bat. Larks down to their last gasp. Have to get something going. As we're into the 7th. Bottom of 7 here. On a gorgeous night for softball. There's a strike on the outside corner. In fact, gorgeous night for anything outdoors, from bike riding to golfing to fishing. Dez fly ball center field, and that's going to do it. Cowley comes away with the sweep, winning 8-0 in 7 innings.
Final score of game 2. Tigers
Our final score,
8-0.
8-0. Keegan, it's been a lot of fun.
It's always fun. Always have food. Always something.
Yeah. We will be back Wednesday. First pitch 4 o'clock. Johnson County will be in town. So we'll be looking forward to more tweets. We're going to hear from you guys as we'll get back to it on Wednesday. For Keegan Cook, I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you and good night.